Hello. Today we are talking about how do organisms reproduce. So this is the topic where we are going to discuss about reproduction. So reproduction is of two types, asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction where the single gametes or only the one parent is involved, and sexual reproduction there is are two parents or two gametes are involved in this reproduction. So, asexual reproduction has a variety like fission, budding, fragmentation, spore formation, and vegetative propagation. And whereas sexual reproduction has, whereas the two parents are involved in this, so why we need to this reproduction? Because it leads to variation, evolution, adaptation, vigor, and vitality. So, there are two types of asexual and sexual reproduction. So if it's as asexual reproduction, so it means there is a no involvement of the gametes and there is only a single parent reproduce and it produce offsprings. Or you can say the offsprings is produced by only the single parent because there is, if it's asexual reproduction, so there is a no gametic formation and there is a no gamete, so it means there is a no fusion of gametes and no fertilization, only the single parents is involved in this sexual reproduction, so offspring is produced by only the one parent. So that's why it's called as asexual reproduction. And there is a variety of asexual reproduction, but before talking about the various type of asexual reproduction, so let's talk about the what are the characteristics of asexual reproduction. So if there is a no gametic formation, so if there is a no gametes, so it means there is a no fertilization. If there is a no fertilization, so the genetic information, or you can say DNA, is identical to their parents. Or you can say the daughter cells are identical to their parents. So that's now we are going to talk about the type of asexual reproduction. So first is fission. And fission is derived from the Latin word which means cleft, which means division. So fission means divide or division. So there is a one example of amoeba. Amoeba is known as for their binary fission, and you can say the irregular fission is occur in amoeba. So I'm going to draw a hypothetical or you can say there is a one parent cell which is under the division and then it leads to the two daughter cell. So there is a mitotic division occur in this cell. This type is budding. So budding is a type in which the offsprings arise from bud. The budding, I'm going to discuss 2-3 examples like yeast, hydra, or cycon. Yes, you heard it right. Yeast also do budding. So I'm going to draw a diagrammatic representation of budding. So just imagine it's a yeast, and from yeast it's the nucleus. Firstly, nucleus starts, divides internally, and then you can see that's a notch and there is a starting point of the bud from where the cell starts budding, and you can say, and here the nucleus properly divide internally, but the cytoplasm is still attached with the parental cell, and here now it's detached from it. So there is a, it's a budding. And similarly, in Hydra, we can see in Hydra, from their body, it's a starting of a bird and arising of a bird in the form of new life, and slowly that bird grows into the new organism, and when it's fully grow, it's detached from their parent cell, and it divides into two different cells.